Luna's Bedtime Stories, Episode 2, Luna, the Little Scaredy Cat. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town named Bayville, there lived a sweet and gentle black cat named Luna. Luna had spent her entire life in Mrs. Thompson's pet store, where she was loved and cared for, but also faced many challenges. Despite her big, beautiful, round eyes and captivating charm, Luna was often bullied and cast aside in the bustling store by other cats and critters. One fateful day, everything changed for Luna. A kind and radiant little girl named Sunny Yu walked into the pet store, her eyes immediately drawn to Luna's captivating gaze. As Sunny approached, Luna felt a flutter of hope in her heart. Could this be the moment she had been waiting for? A chance to find her forever home? As Mrs. Thompson introduced Sunny to Luna, the black cat timidly approached, her heart racing with nervous excitement. Sunny extended a gentle hand, and Luna, despite her anxiety, mustered the courage to nuzzle it softly. It was as if they could communicate without words, and in that instant, a connection was formed that neither of them could explain. With a smile full of love and understanding, Sunny knew she had found her perfect furry companion. She decided to take Luna home, where she would be surrounded by warmth, care, and the love she deserved. Sunny's home was a charming and inviting sanctuary. Nestled in the heart of cozy Bayville, the house exuded a sense of comfort and love from the moment you stepped through its welcoming door. But as they entered Sunny's home, Luna's heart began pounding with trepidation. She had never known anything beyond the confines of Mrs. Thompson's pet store, and the vastness of this new world was overwhelming. Every little noise, every creak of the floor made her flinch. Sunny gently set Luna's carrier down in a quiet corner of the living room, and with a gentle hand, opened the carrier, inviting Luna to explore her new home. Sunny allowed the shy cat to explore at her own pace. She understood that Luna needed time to adjust to this new chapter of her life, and she was willing to be patient. Luna peered curiously from inside her carrier, her big, beautiful, round eyes surveying this new place with a mix of wonder and hesitation. Luna paused for a moment. The world outside the pet store was so vast, so different from anything she had ever known. With a delicate step, Luna then crept out of her carrier, her ears twitching nervously as she surveyed the unfamiliar room. Sunny spoke to her in soothing tones, assuring her that she was safe and loved. "It's okay, Luna," she said softly. "You're home now, and you're going to be just fine." Every corner of the house seemed to hold a new mystery, and Luna was determined to sniff out each one. Sunny watched with a smile as Luna approached each piece of furniture with caution, giving it a tentative sniff. Luna's ears perked up, and her whiskers quivered as she encountered the various scents that lingered in this new place. She paused to examine a potted plant, the green leaves intriguing her senses. Luna moved swiftly, like a shadow silently dancing across the floor, her black fur blending beautifully with the warm colors of the house. She set out to explore every room, peeking into nooks and crannies, as if to assure herself that she was safe. To help Luna feel more comfortable, Sunny dimmed the lights and created a cozy space for her with a soft blanket and a cushioned bed her parents had bought from Mrs. Thompson. Sunny then sprinkled a few cat toys nearby, hoping they would entice Luna to play and explore. As Luna continued, she found herself in a spacious and sunlit living room. Large windows adorned with light, flowing curtains allowed warm rays of sunshine to bathe the room in a golden glow. The sunlight enveloped Luna, wrapping her in a comforting embrace that eased away her worries. It was perfect for cats to sunbathe in. The living room was adorned with plush, cozy furniture that beckoned her to snuggle up and unwind. Luna couldn't wait for all the memories she would make in this new home of hers. She could already tell that this soft, oversized couch provided the perfect spot for Luna and Sunny to share moments of togetherness. Continuing with her exploration, Luna discovered shelves lined with books, each telling its own story and opening doors to countless adventures. Her new owner, Sunny, was a little girl with a curious mind and a love for learning. evident in the collection of books that adorned the walls, waiting to be explored on rainy afternoons or lazy evenings. As Luna ventured even further, she found herself in the heart of Sunny's home, the kitchen. The aroma of fresh produce filled the air with fruits and herb plants sitting on the countertop. Sunny's parents enjoyed experimenting with various cuisines, and the kitchen was a place of creativity and love, where delicious dishes were prepared with care and shared with joy. The two friends then ran upstairs, where Sunny proudly showed off her bedroom. "This is my favorite place of the house, and I think you'll love it too, Luna," Sunny said kindly. "This is our room now." The room was decorated with soft, calming colors of orange and green, creating a tranquil atmosphere. It was complete with a soft, inviting bed right in the middle of the room. Luna was eager to curl up into it. As the night drew near, Luna's anxiety began to ease, and her eyes slowly adjusted to the soft glow of the room. With Sunny's gentle presence by her side, Luna felt a sense of calm washing over her. She could sense that she was in the company of someone who truly cared for her well-being. With a loving hand, Sunny stroked Luna's fur, and Luna's purr echoed through the room, filling the space with a soothing melody. "You're safe now, Luna," Sunny repeated again. "This is your home, and I promise to always be here for you." Back downstairs, Sunny's mom decided to set out a special surprise for Luna, the new addition to their home. She carefully prepared 2 cat bowls, one filled with the highest quality wet food recommended by the pet store owner, Mrs. Thompson, and the other brimming with cool, refreshing water. "Luna, food's ready!" Mrs. Yu called up. "Oh, Mom's calling! Let's go, Luna!" Sunny yelped as she and her new furry companion raced down the steps. Even from far away, Luna's whiskers quivered with excitement at the smell. It was an instinctual response, however. The timid black cat approached the bowls with cautious curiosity, her big, beautiful round eyes filled with uncertainty. Mrs. Yu smiled gently at Luna's hesitance, understanding that this was all so new to her. She patiently stood back, giving Luna space to explore and trust at her own pace. Luna leaned forward, tentatively sniffing the food with her delicate nose. The delicious scent of the meal filled her senses, tempting her taste buds, yet she remained unsure if she could truly trust this delightful feast. Sunny's mom then spoke in a soft, soothing tone, reassuring Luna that it was safe to indulge. "It's okay, sweet Luna," she whispered, her voice carrying a reassuring melody. "This is all for you. Enjoy, my dear." Encouraged by the comforting words, Luna took a small nibble, testing the waters before fully committing to the meal. With each bite, she grew more and more at ease, the taste of the food satisfying her like never before. As if the initial taste unlocked a hidden hunger within her, Luna's hesitation melted away and her gentle manners gave way to eager excitement. She began gobbling down the food with gusto, her tail swaying happily as she savored every delicious morsel. Sunny and her mother watched with a heartwarming smile. They had hoped that Luna would feel at home and accepted, and seeing her begin to trust them was a beautiful confirmation. Afterwards, Luna had discovered the water bowl, its cool surface calling to her thirst. She took a moment to lap at the refreshing water, her graceful movements a testament to her growing comfort in this loving home. Mrs. Yu retreated back into the kitchen with a sense of excitement and creativity. She decided to prepare a delicious meal, wanting to surprise the rest of her family with a delightful feast. The kitchen came alive with the clinking of utensils and the sizzling of ingredients on the stove. Sunny's mom moved with the grace of a seasoned chef, her love for cooking evident in every move she made. She carefully chopped vegetables, seasoned the dish with aromatic herbs, and stirred the pot with a gentle hand. Luna, curious as ever, approached the kitchen, her big, beautiful, round eyes filled with interest. She watched as her new owner moved around the kitchen with skill and precision, the enticing sense of the meal filling the air. As the meal neared its completion, Sunny's mom reached for a stack of pots and pans. With a gentle clatter, she placed them on the counter, creating an unexpected cacophony of sound. The sudden noise startled Luna, her ears perking up in alarm. In a flash of fear, Luna's instinct kicked in, and she darted back towards her cozy carriage in the living room. Her heart pounded in her chest as she sought refuge in the familiarity of her safe space. She shrunk her entire body out of fear, and from a distance looked like a small black blob. Sunny's mom turned around, concern etched on her face as she realized that the noise had startled her new baby. She quickly set aside the pots and pans and made her way to Luna, who peeked out from her carriage with wide eyes. "It's okay, Luna," Mrs. Yu said softly, her voice carrying the soothing melody of comfort. "You're safe. I didn't mean to startle you." With gentle hands, she reached down to pick up Luna, cradling her close to her heart. She could feel Luna's heartbeat racing, and she knew that she needed to reassure her that the kitchen was a place of love, not fear. She then returned to the kitchen, making sure to be extra careful with her movements so as not to startle Luna anymore. As the meal was finally ready, Sunny's mom placed the delicious dishes on the dining table, inviting both her daughter and husband to share in the feast. Luna stayed back, hesitantly, her nerves still slightly on edge, but Sunny's mom understood. With a smile, she spoke softly. "It's okay, sweet Luna. You can stay with us in the kitchen or go back to your carriage if you feel more comfortable. We want you to feel safe and happy." As Luna watched Sunny's family enjoy their meal together, she slowly began to relax. The sight of their contentment and the warmth of their love gradually eased her anxieties. With the passage of time, Luna would grow more accustomed to the sounds of the kitchen and the joyful noises that accompanied meal preparation. She would realize that these sounds were not threatening, but rather a part of the loving environment she now called home. On the other hand, Sunny's mom continued to make meals with tender consideration for Luna's comfort, always mindful of the impact of sudden noises on her sensitive soul. Luna's journey of trust and acceptance continued, and with each passing day, she embraced the love and safety of her new home. As the sun dipped below the horizon, signaling the arrival of evening, the soft glow of the kitchen lights enveloped them in a serene ambiance, setting the stage for a tranquil night ahead. Sunny was in charge of tidying up after her family's meal, and as she gently placed the dishes into the dishwasher, Luna curiously watched her every move. With her big, beautiful, round eyes, Luna seemed to be genuinely intrigued by this magical contraption that made dishes disappear with a flick of a switch. Sunny smiled at Luna's inquisitive gaze and decided to include her in the process. "Come here, Luna," she beckoned gently, patting the floor next to the dishwasher. Luna hesitated for a moment, her ears twitching nervously, but eventually her curiosity got the better of her, and she approached, albeit cautiously. As Sunny started the dishwasher, a soft hum filled the kitchen. To Sunny, it was a familiar and comforting sound, but to Luna, it was an entirely different experience. Her heart began to race, and her ears flattened against her head in alarm. The noise startled her, and she let out a fearful meow. "Oh, Luna, it's just the dishwasher, silly," Sunny reassured, kneeling down to comfort her furry companion. She gently stroked Luna's fur, trying to soothe her frayed nerves. "It's okay, my darling. It's just a machine, nothing to be afraid of." Despite Sunny's reassurances, Luna was not entirely convinced. The dishwasher's noise seemed to echo through the room, magnified by Luna's anxious mind. She glanced warily at the dishwasher, unsure if she should trust this curious contraption. Seeing Luna's unease, Sunny decided to turn off the dishwasher for the time being. She didn't want to overwhelm her new furry friend, and Luna's comfort was her top priority. "There, no more noise, Luna," Sunny said gently. "Let's take a break for now, and maybe later when you're ready, we can try again." With a soft sigh of relief, Luna nestled close to Sunny, finding comfort in the warmth of her presence. Sunny knew that Luna needed time to adjust to the sounds of her new home, and she was more than willing to wait patiently for her to feel at ease. Afterward, the family gathered in the living room, where a large, impressive television adorned the wall. Sunny's dad settled into his favorite armchair, flipping through the channels until he found the evening news. The screen lit up, displaying a mix of world events, both heartwarming and unsettling. As the news unfolded, Luna, the curious black cat, was drawn to the flickering images on the TV screen. She couldn't help but be captivated by the moving pictures and sounds emanating from the television. Her big, beautiful, round eyes followed the scenes with both wonder and concern. As the news covered stories of far-off lands and conflicts, Luna's ears twitched at the sounds of sirens and war-related noise. The images of violence and suffering left her feeling anxious and unsettled. She had never experienced anything like this before, and her sensitive soul couldn't help but be affected by the distressing content. Sunny's father noticed Luna's reactions, and his heart went out to the gentle feline. He knew that the news could be overwhelming, especially for someone as sensitive as Luna. So, he spoke in a soothing voice. "It's okay, Luna. You don't have to worry about all of this. Let me call you over here." With gentle coaxing, Mr. Yu called to Luna, patting the sofa next to him. "Come here, sweet Luna," he said softly. "You're safe with me." Luna hesitated at first, her eyes flickering between the television and Sunny's dad. But the soothing tones of his manly voice and the assurance in his eyes encouraged her to take a step forward. With graceful movements, Luna carefully climbed up onto the sofa, her eyes still reflecting the turmoil of the news she had seen. But as she nestled into the warmth of his lap, she felt a sense of comfort and security enveloping her. Sunny's dad wrapped his arms around Luna, cradling her gently. "You don't need to worry about all of that, my dear," he murmured. "You're here with us, and we'll take care of you." As Luna listened to the steady rhythm of his heartbeat, she felt a sense of peace washing over her. His loving presence was a balm to her anxious heart, and she knew that she was safe and cherished in this loving family. In the embrace of Sunny's dad, Luna found solace from the overwhelming world beyond the TV screen. She realized that even though there might be disturbing events in the world, she was surrounded by love and care in her new home. From that moment on, whenever the news played on the television, Sunny's dad would call Luna over, inviting her into his lap. Luna learned that she didn't need to fear the images on the screen, for she had found a sanctuary in the embrace of this kind-hearted man. When it got late, Sunny and her parents got ready for bed. Sunny invited Luna to sleep in her bed, to which Luna eagerly accepted. But after a few hours, Luna grew restless and decided to roam around her new home once again. It was completely dark and silent now, as if the whole world had fallen incredibly still, which made Luna more comfortable to explore freely. She made her way downstairs through the living room and kitchen. However, as the moon hung high in the sky, Sunny's mother found herself awakened by the need to use the bathroom. Sleepily, she got out of bed and made her way toward the living room, where the hallway to the bathroom lay in darkness. In the dim light of the nightlight, she stumbled around the living room, trying to navigate her way through the shadows. In her grogginess, she couldn't help but feel a bit disoriented. As Sunny's mom moved through the room, Luna, the ever-curious black cat, emerged from her cozy spot near the sofa. Her big, beautiful, round eyes glimmered with curiosity as she watched her new owner's movements. Luna's black fur blended with the shadows, making her almost invisible in the dim light. As Mrs. Yu passed by, Luna playfully swished her tail, creating a slight movement in the darkness. Startled by the sudden motion, Mrs. Yu gasped, her heart racing with fear. "Who's there?" she called out instinctively. But as her eyes adjusted to the dim light, she saw the figure of Luna moving towards her. She let out a relieved laugh, realizing that it was just their beloved family cat. "Oh, it's just you, Luna," said Sunny's mom, her voice softening. Luna, sensing her relief, approached her cautiously, her tail gently swaying. Mrs. Yu reached out and petted Luna, feeling the comfort of the gentle feline's presence. "You scared me for a moment, Luna," she chuckled. "You're quite the sneaky little cat." Luna blinked innocently, seemingly understanding the situation. "We're all a bit of scaredy cats in this family," Mrs. Yu teased. "First you, now me. Next thing you know, Sunny and your dad will startle easily too, and we'll have a house full of scaredy cats." Luna meowed softly, as if agreeing with the joke, which made Sunny's mom laugh even more. "You know, Luna," she said affectionately. "Maybe we should get you a little nightlight in the living room, too, so you won't be scared of the dark." Luna responded with a contented purr, seemingly appreciating the idea. "Well, come on, Luna," Mrs. Yu smiled. "Let's go back to bed. I promise not to scare you anymore." She gently scooped Luna up in her arms, feeling the warmth of the furry bundle against her chest, and they made their way back to the bedroom together. In the comfort of their cozy bedroom, Mrs. Yu settled into bed with Luna curled up beside her. She felt a sense of peace and joy, knowing that Luna was a cherished part of their family. As they drifted off to sleep, she whispered, "Good night, Luna. Sweet dreams, my little scaredy cat." Luna purred softly in response, and Sunny's mom smiled, feeling grateful for the love and laughter that filled their home, even in the middle of the night. In the following days, Luna's world expanded as she explored the many corners of Sunny's home. Each day brought new challenges, but with Sunny's patient guidance and unwavering love, Luna found the courage to face her fears. Slowly but surely, Luna's shyness began to fade, replaced by a newfound sense of confidence and trust. Luna's transformation from a scared, timid cat to a confident and contented feline was a testament to the power of love, patience, and understanding. And so, dear reader, the hesitant black cat that had first arrived with cautious eyes would grow into a radiant bundle of fur, brimming with happiness and love. Luna had found her forever home, a place where her big, beautiful, round eyes were celebrated, where her fears were replaced with trust, and where she was unconditionally loved for the gentle and brave soul she was. The end.